type it, I'ma walk it out. You don't give me time, I'ma catch it out. Y'all keep playing with my guy, got me crushing now. See me in the streets, serving grains by the pound. Yeah, this ain't nothing new, that's a running fine. Ain't no problem, don't get me started. I'm standing 10 toes down by my father. Let go, disciple, pass my Bible. Hold up, let me preach. Living what I speak, y'all just follow what you see. Welcome. Nobody's logged in yet, but that's okay. This is okay. Welcome anyway, because I need to record this. I'm just going to put it out for y'all. So, welcome in. I need to tweak. Out of sight, out of mind. Leave the bad shit behind. What's up? What's up? What's up? Meditate, clear my mind. If it don't serve, I could die. Only one word wants me. Only one word wants me. I got it set in my mind. No more wasting my time. Falling around with the way that I shine. Energy. Welcome in. Feel free to chat. I am going to respond to chat. Now, when I start going, I'll probably wait to the end and then I'll get to the chat. But besides that, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I only got time for what wants me. I only want what wants me. Love with my frequency. I only want what wants me. Chasing nobody. Baby, I only want what wants me. 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 I don't chase, I attract, release the things that hold me back. Now I know I can't be playing the whole song because YouTube be acting up, so I'm gonna be scrolling through. I'll be your DJ for the next maybe 2.5 minutes. Okay. Let's remix. What we got? What we got? Pretty Girl Magic. This is my song. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Thank you for logging in. And everything I can ever need. I attract success I achieved. I attract the beauty and I turn into a queen. I dropped all the drama, the focus on me. Let go of what hurt me, the things that no longer serve me. I made myself popular already. I let go of the past, I crossed over the bridge. Started loving myself, love the life that I live. For everything I have, I am thankful for it. I know that the universe. I'm still setting up. Thank you just for being here. I appreciate you. I got somebody else in here. Hello. Chiquita, I think it says. Hey, Bo. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Now I am shining like stars in the sky. They held me back, had to tell them goodbye. I saw past all my limits, open all three of my. As I was stating, I am your DJ for the next maybe less than a minute. Then we're gonna get started because I'm not really gonna wait that long. And I'm setting up. I can't wait to start. Thank you so much for being present. I appreciate you. I know this is going to be very helpful for somebody. I got that pretty girl magic. I want it, I attract it. Know that the universe is magic. Alright, I want to make sure I can see you guys so I can actually chat with y'all. Here we go. Alright, let me change the song because YouTube be acting up. I'm back with one more affirmation. This one is all about keeping yourself protected, keeping yourself grounded, and reminding yourself of who you are. Let's get it. I'm protected from my head to my toes. Divinely guided, baby, everybody knows. The hand that does the evil deeds I get a bad vibe, you gotta go. I'm protected from my head to my toes. The vibe is guided, baby, everybody knows. The hand that does the evil deed be exposed. If I get a bad vibe, you gotta go. I'm protected from them bad vibes. From all the boys. All right, thank you for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and put us on some slow meditation music. This will help keep us balanced while we continue on, because that is the whole reason for even doing this. Balance, to keep us connected to ourselves. So we're going into this initially knowing we want balance. We want balance at all times. So we're going to keep that going until we're done. All right. Thank you so much for being present. We're going to get started. All right, I got somebody who wants to log in and they're having trouble. So give me 1 second. Let me get her started. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. I am so excited to be doing this masterclass because this is an area where I will definitely say I am the most sufficient. I'm great when it comes to my energy, when it comes to helping people reprogram their energy. This is something I've been fine-tuning over the last 3 years. And quite honestly, I couldn't have been more grateful of this journey. So I am on my spiritual journey, been on it for a while. And I was guided to create this masterclass because a lot of people don't understand that the reason why they are bucketed or FUQED up. We're gonna go with FUQED, okay? Because I know YouTube is gonna flag me if I drop the F-bomb one too many times. So we're gonna say FUQED, okay? If you want to say FUQED, go ahead, but make sure you spell it with the Q, because if you spell it the right way, they are going to shadow ban you, and unfortunately, I can't stop them. So drop it with the Q, and we're gonna get into this. So, as you can tell by the title, today I'm gonna help you get unFUQED energetically. Why is this important? Your energy is your natural currency. We may think money rules the world. It does not. It doesn't. We used money to go ahead and distract people from what the real thing is. And the real thing is your energy. You ever had anybody who just seemed like they had rich girl, rich guy energy? Where you come across them, they're like, you seem like a celebrity, but I don't know you. That's somebody who has rich energy because they are balanced energetically. And this is something that anybody can have, can get, should have, but nobody's teaching you how to have it. So a lot of us are walking around thinking that in order to build themselves up, you have to monetarily build yourself. And truth be told, it has nothing to do with how much money you got in your pocket. It has everything to do with how you carry yourself and what you're allowing in your energetic field. We have a lot of falsified routines, falsified opinions and strategies to how we should live. And living, thank you. And when you live energetically sovereign, you're untouchable when it comes to negativity. This is why the energy is the most important thing. I know a lot of people will take care of their car better than take care of their body. Now, of course, live how you want to live, but your car is external to you. So for you to take care of your car better than you take care of your body, you're living externally, and that has nothing to do with you physically. Now, when it comes to the body, understand that we are spiritual beings living a physical experience in energetic bodies, which means, yes, taking care of your body is important because that is your ride. That is the true car. Your spiritual body, which is what's inside of your body, is way more important. So if you are poor in health spiritually, you are poor in health when it comes to your physical body as well. It manifests outside of you. And I'm telling you this from complete examples. Like, I was 220 pounds at once in my life.
And it wasn't because I was overeating. It wasn't because I wasn't working out, because I was working out for years and I still maintained that 200-pound body frame. It had to do with my energy. It had to do with my emotions, which we failed to realize is very energetic. And it had to do with my mentality. Once I changed those aspects, my body changed naturally. I really didn't do much changing besides understanding, of course, how those foods taint the body. But for the most part, your body will naturally change when you start changing how you view yourself energetically. Now, I'm going to point out an example as to how you know your energetic body is so much way more important than your physical body. If you've ever broken a bone, it takes some time, it heals. The initial pain of breaking a bone is excruciating, but it takes time, it heals, and then you move on. Even though you remember breaking that bone, you do not remember to the T that exact feeling it was to break that bone. Even if you have soreness, you don't remember the exact feeling, that excruciating pain, the moment the bone got broken. And that is because the body is physical. Now, when it comes to emotional pain, somebody hurt you, betrayed you, disrespected you, any of that stuff happens to you, you remember it as if it happened yesterday. You remember the feelings. You relive the experiences when it comes back up. And the reason is because energetically, that emotion stays with you until you decide to change how you view it energetically. So that shows you how much more important the spirit is to the actual body. We want the body, of course, to be on point because, like I said, this is your ride. This is your true car. So you want to take care of the body, but energetically, your spirit, a poor spirit equals poor health in general. That is how you see the reflections inside and outside of you. Okay, so I'm going to get into the beginning of this masterclass. Now, it said that I could go ahead and screen share and all this other stuff. I'm not doing that. It was just too much. I didn't feel like it, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to start off with having you understand who this masterclass is for. So I have, do you regularly have spikes and dips in your energy, but sleeping, caffeine, your workload, none of that is a factor? This seminar is for you. Are you consistently drained after significant interactions? Meaning you hang out with somebody in particular, you go around certain places, and you just feel naturally drained. You felt great until you got there. Most people feel this when it comes to work. Or you just simply are looking for a way to be more efficient in your endeavors. You ever had times where you were super excited to get something done, but as soon as you started getting it done or you spoke to somebody about it, you no longer had that same luster? Yes, you are being energetically drained, and we are going to fine tune that today. It is very normal to have your energy, to have spikes and dips. But when you completely can control those spikes and dips, you start living life to the fullest, and that's the point. Now, understand, today we're going to go ahead and understand the effects of living energetically sufficient. So, living on that high horse. What does it feel like? What should it feel like? Where your energetic drain exists. Because that's important. If you don't know where you're being drained or how you're losing this energy, you have no way of correcting it. We're going to learn the signs of you being energetically fucketed. So how do you know when it's happening? What are the telltale signs that it's happening? Or are you just walking into spaces and places and just losing energy? It doesn't work like that. There are triggers and there are signs. We just are not programmed to look at the signs. So start looking at the signs. And then lastly, how to get unfucketed when it comes to your energy so you can live in that sovereignty. Because this is where we are. This is the day and age that we are in. So we're going to start off with, what are the things that are actually stealing your energy? How do you know that you're losing energy? The first one I have that regularly takes your energy is being energetically siphoned. I also call this energetic prostitution. So, the first thing to be aware of when it comes to energetic prostitution is that you can't control people. And most people don't even know they're doing it. They come to you naturally because you are a light. Energetically, you shine. They feel like they need you in your life. Ever had somebody say they don't care about you, meanwhile they always want to be around you? That is your telltale sign that your energy is unmatched and that you can fine tune it. When people can't help but be around you, even though they cannot stand you, your energy is fueling them. And they don't even know it. They just need to be around it. It's okay to understand that, and it is okay to set boundaries. But until you realize what you possess, you're not going to know. You're going to keep giving it away, i.e., energetic prostitution. So, to steal your energy, people will use about 4 ways. I have stealing your attributes. These are people who are copycat energies. There are also people who are trying to do what people have talked about, destiny swapping. Those who want to steal your attributes, a lot of times it's because they see the glow. They see how happy you are. They see how life is treating you well. And they want that for themselves. So they naturally think the only way to get that is to mimic what they see. The reason why this is an important one to notice is because when you are being energetically drained, you may be looking at that person succeed at what you're doing, but their energy is misplaced. They're doing it because you're doing it. So when you're looking at them, you're like, wow, they're doing so great. You actually are congratulating yourself, but giving them the credit for it. That's how you get energetically drained, easily, with someone who is copying what you're doing. But they're not even supposed to be doing that. The truth is they need to find where their thing is, where their purpose lies. Second one I have here is to steal your confidence. You will have those who will come into your life, and because they see how confident you are, how happy you are, how unapologetically you are, they will try to knock it down a peg. The world has taught us that if you take someone else's joy, you will feel better. It's false. It's false. It doesn't make you feel better. It doesn't make you better. The only thing that will make you better is you doing your thing. And honestly, since energy is currency, when you give good energy, you get good energy back. The opposite happens. When you send out negative energy, you reap karma. It just is what it is. People may not think that their words have meaning. They do. They do. All energy you send into the universe, none of it can be destroyed. It all gets transmuted, or it comes back to you. So when you take energy from someone else unknowingly, just because you don't know that you naturally have negative intentions, you do get that energy back. But for the most part, since we're talking about us maintaining our energy, when you are receiving somebody trying to knock you down, knock your confidence down, understand that you do not need to accept it. Know what you know and keep it pushing. They don't need access to you. The third one I have is transfer of worthiness. You will have those who will give you backhanded compliments and will do compliment swapping. This is important. I've had this happen to me so many times. So many other people have it happen and don't notice it because it tends to happen from people who are very close to you. Let's say someone loves your hair today. Oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful. I absolutely love that. Oh, I wish mine was better. It's X, Y, and Z way, and it's always this way. And it triggers you to either talk negative about yourself or to give them compliments to feed their ego. This is energetic. They are siphoning your energy through your worthiness. So be very mindful of the conversations that you are having with others, because it may seem innocent for someone to say, oh no, I wish I was better, and down themselves so that you can build them up, but they are also taking your energy to build them up. Be mindful. And the last one is stealing your attention. We live in a very distracting world, you guys. Very distracting world. It can be people you love. It can be your children. There are times where you want to put your energy toward one thing. And because the world is set up to distract you heavily, you will naturally have someone steal your energy through love bombing. Oh my gosh, how you doing? Just checking up on you. That is a way to siphon. If you're not adding to someone, you're taking from them. It just is naturally what it is. You're not adding, you're taking. So understand that those distractions, even fake intentions, fake invites, these are those things. Pay attention to how you are being communicated with because it says a lot. No one says you have to answer anyone's question immediately. No one says this. This is not a rule. So as you're going through life, if someone says something to you, you can easily take a second and think about, what does this mean? Because everything has a meaning. Every single thing on this planet, everything that happens to you has a meaning. You showing up for this video has a meaning. All right, the next one we want to talk about is energy wasting, or as I may have coined it, energetic masturbation. So yes, I'm sorry you guys. We went all out when it came to this one because I'm gonna be real. When it really comes down to it, you need to understand that a lot of these phrases we have in the world, they have been put on labels that don't quite exist. But we are here, aren't we? So for what I have for the energetic masturbation, we have doom scrolling. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So as you scroll through your phone and you are giving energy to all of the Instagram influencers and Facebook people, you're throwing energy everywhere. It's like going into your pocket, turning all of your money into coins, and then you just tossing coins in every direction. This is why you most likely are having dips in your own energy, because you're throwing it out at everything that is coming to you. So doom scrolling is a big one. Binge watching is another one. When you're not feeding your mental, you're taking away from it. So when you consistently watch shows, you are losing out. When it comes to content, like I said, pure content that is helping fuel your growth is going to feed you. But when you are just binge scrolling, you are on YouTube watching something that's not teaching you anything, you're losing out on energy and you're fueling their endeavors. That's another thing. Recently I had to have a conversation with my little one about this, where she could understand that as she watches certain shows, you're fueling that energy within you. If you're watching something that is of a negative caliber, you naturally are going to have negative thoughts. So don't fuel the beast. Next thing I have is responsibility avoidance. When you know there's something you need to get done and you don't get it done, that's energetic masturbation. It just is. You are wasting your time, which is the most valuable thing that you have on this planet, and you are wasting your energy by putting it in places that it doesn't need to be. So try your best to pay attention to when you want to avoid tasks. Ask yourself I am statements. Why am I avoiding this task? Is there uncomfortability here? Is it through lack of knowledge? Is it through lack of comfortability of viewing yourself? All of these things matter. But as you really self-identify, you can fine-tune your energy. Last one I have is emotional eating. Because your body has to take time to break down food, it's a good way to waste energy. Food has a natural effect on each and every one of us. We may not have noticed it, but it does. When you overeat, you are breaking down a lot of the ways that you can put your attention on anything. So watch what you're eating, how you're eating, how it makes you feel. It's definitely going to get you somewhere. The next one I have is energetic thinning, which I call energetic orgies. So this is when you are in spaces and places that drain you. Spaces and places, yes, energetically leak you. So as you show up for concerts, which have a whole lot of people with a whole lot of different energies. You'll notice that while you're there, your energy is on high because a lot of times they have music that attunes your vibration and it opens up your vibrational frequency. So while you're there, you're sharing in all the energy that is there. But when you leave, because you opened up your energetic field, you left your energy where it was. Which is why a lot of times when you go to parties, you go to concerts, you go to big events that are closed in, you take a couple of days to recover. It doesn't matter if you're a drinker or not. You take days to recover because you got siphoned in that situation, in that space. Pay attention to where you go because you also are fueling those places. I have social gatherings as well. There are times where you'll get invited to social gatherings that aren't necessarily for you. It is because your energy is going to feed that dynamic, but it's not going to give back to you. If you've ever gotten invited to a family gathering where you know you were the topic of discussion, I've been. Black sheeps, all my black sheeps, definitely drop a comment drop a comment, please, because get invited to social gatherings for families where you're now the topic of discussion. It's uncomfortable being there. You know the environment is terse. Maybe they're just acting out of pocket and it ain't your thing. Your energy is fueling that situation and you are being drained while you're there. Leave immediately. Next one I have is workspaces. As I stated, workspaces is the easiest way for you to be energetically siphoned. Easily. Nobody really wants to be at work. That's the reason why it's so easy to get siphoned at work. You don't want to be there anyway. So don't be up in there. So, like I said, methods of being FUQED. Conversations. When you participate in conversations that aren't balanced for both parties, this can easily result in draining your energy easily. Next one was your thoughts. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So prioritize your thoughts will help you maintain your energy. Don't think anything that you don't want to think. If you don't want to feel a kind of way, don't give attention to that feeling. Talk about what you do want to feel. The best way to break an energetic loop when it comes to negativity is for you to adopt the what I want caliber. Don't talk about how you're feeling if it's not the way you want to feel. Talk about where you're going. It's going to help you reprogram. And lastly, physical contact. One way physical contact will always screw us over is the fact that we were taught to shake hands upon interaction and to hug. This is important. This one right here, it took me a while to understand how people would jump onto my energetic band. When you shake hands with somebody, you are in an energetic agreement with that person. It doesn't matter what way. Notice that in the past, when there would be political agreements, they didn't shake hands when they first met the person. They shook hands after the agreement was set and then walked away. That is how it works. Because once you have an agreement and you want to seal that agreement, then you shake hands. That seals it. All right, I'm getting a vision of the movie Django, where they go to buy Django's wife. And at the end, Monsieur Candy is like, shake my hand to seal the deal. And the gentleman is like, I don't want to shake your hand. I'm not in agreement of this deal. I already signed the paper. That's good enough. And he was so offended that he did not want to shake his hand. Many people are going to be offended that you don't shake hands. I do not shake hands. And I let people know initially I don't shake hands, unfortunately. But I do give energetic thank yous. I do present myself energetically. It is what it is, but I'm not going to shake hands just because that's what the world taught you, especially your right hand. Anytime your right hand makes contact with somebody else, you are creating a soul tie to that person. Know your energy. So that's one. The other way, actual contact is a big one. We live in a world that produces these ideas that it's so easy to be open, that it is self-expression to be that way, and really it's not. The reason why it was pushed as self-expression is because if you tell somebody to not care that they don't need to care for the sake of a physical contact, they at least have the excuse of not worrying. Every single time you make contact with somebody in an actual manner, you now are in a bind with that person. That is a soul tie as well. And depending on the depth of that soul tie, it could do a lot of damage. You leave a piece of you with every partner you've ever had. Every single last one of them. So be very mindful of who you are engaging with. Start pulling resumes, people. Start pulling resumes. Now, we're going to get into energetic boundaries. I'm already at the 30-minute mark. Energetic boundaries. Now, people hear that word boundaries. The first thing you think is, oh, people can't do, or you can't. It's restrictions. No. Boundaries are in place not to restrict what you do. Boundaries are in place to aid in your comfortability of what you're doing, to make things healthier, help you grow. If someone has an issue with your boundaries, they do not deserve to be in your life. It is what it is. It is what it is, because your boundaries are not there to tell them what they can't do. It's tell them how to operate around you so that you both are comfortable at all times. So don't let anybody tell you that your boundaries is a problem. Revoking access is the first way that you can really prevent energy leakage. Just because someone says you have to does not mean that you have to. The only laws on this planet that should actually ever be followed are the ones that God created for us. And many of us don't even know how to follow those rules properly. We've allowed the world to stamp and label what you can and can't do. A lot of it is not true. So when you really understand who you can be, you start living life a lot freer. Revoke access to anyone who cannot respect your energetic boundaries. You are not liable to do anything just because someone says it makes their life easier. It's not what you're put here to do. Next one I have is deflection. Just because someone is giving you something doesn't mean you have to take it. So when it comes to those backhanded compliments, when it comes to someone giving you advice that you don't want to have to take, easily tell yourself, I don't agree. Tell that person, I don't agree. I don't accept. This is something that you are able to do. It's legal. It is legal to tell someone, I don't accept it. Thank you. It'll save you every single time. Next one I have is prioritizing your own will. Do only what you want to do. Only what you want to do. The reason why this is so important is because God did not put you here to follow anyone else's will. You are not stuck here to play by anybody else's rules. Play only by your own. As long as you are following God's will, and God's will is in alignment with your own, do it. Do it. You're not harming anyone. It's only for your own benefit, your own happiness, and it can even help other people. Do it. Next one, the say less policy. I love this one. This is my favorite. Because even though I am good at speaking, my silence will speak way louder than my actual voice. When you take time to pause and think about what's being said to you, how it's being processed, the meaning behind it, you'll really start living life fully. Because a lot of people who think that they're going to get over just by being present, you'll realize that they're not going to. Start paying attention to what you're not saying. A lot of your endeavors will also be halted at the door just simply because you told someone who didn't believe in you. So, say less. Evaluate your social media mindset. Oh, this is a good one. So it's also along the lines of the say less policy. We see that a lot of people will go ahead and push what they're doing. I did this today, and oh my gosh, the world has stated that by advertising what you do, this is how you get notoriety. This is how you get validated. It is not how you get validated. Your validation comes from you. It will never come outside of you. So if you are in need of craving to tell everyone what's going on, you are also being bled out energetically. It is an easy way to lose your momentum, your energy, and everything that you're trying to do. say less and get out of the social media mindset. If you have to take a break off of it, take a quick little hiatus, do your thing. Recognize that social media is probably one of the biggest ways that we're corrupting our lives if you're not using it in a way that's productive. Now, I'm pretty much wrapping up at the 35-minute mark. I'm like proud of myself, y'all. Clap it up. It's okay. I can't hear, but I know you're clapping energetically. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you are liking my video. Follow my socials, you guys. Hop on any of my communities. It is still wisdom_became_her. Let me show you my iPad. This is this stuff right here, you guys. Follow my socials. All right, so I do have a YouTube platform. Haven't really been posting, not YouTube, I'm sorry, my Instagram platform. Haven't really been posting up there, but I'm going to start posting my stuff there. Now, I am going to drop, well, I guess I'm going to sow a seed. If you would like to sow a seed, hit me on the Cash App, hit me on the PayPal, do your thing. Just scan that, scan this. Figure it out. This is not a requirement. I could care less if you guys sow a seed today, mainly because I did this not just for you guys. I did this for me. I have a plethora of knowledge when it comes to fixing your life, because when I tell you started from the bottom, now we here, that is an understatement. An understatement. I started from the low, and life has only gotten better because I figured it out. I figured out the keys, y'all. So I'm trying to give you the ways in and the ways out. Now, I am going to be doing 3 more seminars like this one. This is the first of a 4-part series. So it was getting unfucked energetically. And the next one is going to be correcting a fucked mentality. Ooh, I dropped the F-bomb. We'll see what they say. Yes, so that's the next one, you guys. I'm going to roll out the date when it gets done. And yeah, I'm grateful you were here. If you have any comments, you can go ahead and drop a comment. I'll see it. See it? No. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and log out. Thank you guys for being present. Thank you for everybody who's checked this out. Make sure you follow my YouTube platform, wisdom_became_her. Hit me on TikTok if you want to know what my life is like. Yeah, like, comment, share, do all those things. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Love and light, y'all. And peace.